Habari ya asubuhi ndugu wanafunzi. Kwanza awali ya yote nipende kumshukuru Mwenyezi Mungu kwa afya na uhai na mambo mengi anayoendelea kunijalia. Naamini hata ninyi huko mlipo mnaendelea vizuri. Cha msingi tuendelee kuchukua tahadhari zote zinazopaswa kuchukuliwa kuhusu janga hili la virusi vya corona, lakini tusimwache Mungu, tumuelekee Mungu, tumlilie Mungu ili Mungu mwenyewe aendelee kutunusuru na janga hili. Kwa majina ninaitwa Mr. Sabas Athanas Linus. Nitakuwa nanyi na somo la Pharmaceutical Inorganic Chemistry PST04210. We know that chemistry is the one of the branch of science that deals with the compositions and the decompositions of matter. Nafikiri this is not new terminology. You are familiar with this terminology because when you are in O level or A level, mostly O level, tulisoma about science. Now one of the many branch of science, among of that it is chemistry. Tukasema science may be categorized or may be branched into three main branches, which is physics, biology, which is study of living things, and chemistry, which deals with matter. It deals with compositions and decompositions of matter. And when we are starting to the introduction of pharmaceutical and organic chemistry, by the end of these sessions, as you are a student, you are expected to be able to define the term pharmaceutical chemistry, and you have to list the branches of pharmaceutical chemistry. You have to define the pharmaceutical inorganic chemistry. You are supposed to know or to define different terminologies that is used in the pharmaceutical inorganic chemistry. And the last one but not least, we have to describe the importance of chemistry in pharmacy. Mbali yote tutakaposoma lazima tuwe umuhimu gani tunaupata katika field yetu ya pharmacy. Kila tunachokisoma kina umuhimu wake, lakini tujue this chemistry is very more wide, na ndio maana kuna kozi mbalimbali ambazo zinakuwa zinadili na mambo ya chemistry, lakini in our field tutadili na chemistry that is used in our field of pharmacy. Before define the term chemistry, there is an overview of job descriptions where chemistry it is applied. It is applied in drug dispensing, it is applied in clinical pharmacy, world pharmacy, drug compounding, drug policy formulations, pharmaceutical need forecasting, patient counseling, pharmaceutical manufacture, pharmaceutical distribution, pharmaceutical salesmanship or medical representatives, drug research, pharmaceutical quality control, pharmaceutical analysis, drug disposal, drug registrations, drug inspections, and drug legislations. These are the overview description or are the area where chemistry mostly it is applied. When we go direct to the definition of pharmaceutical chemistry, we have already discussed. It's not new terms. Tumeshasema kwamba tunaongeza neno pharmaceutical chemistry. Kwa nini tunaongeza pharmaceutical chemistry? Kwa sababu tuna deal na mambo ya pharmacy. By definition, in pharmaceutical chemistry, it refers to the branch of pharmaceutical science which deals with the compositions, structure, properties, preparations, and analysis of chemical compounds used in medical diagnosis and treatment. tumeona kule kuna mambo ya analysis, mambo ya diagnosis, on how to prepare. Ukijua vizuri chemistry utaweza kujua compositions, the different drugs, structure, properties zake, na ndio maana tutakuja tuangalia different properties. Kuna zingine for example properties of solubility, zingine is very sensitive to about another compound are very sensitive to light, other are very sensitive to temperature. These are the properties that you are supposed to know, and you will know not anywhere is in pharmaceutical chemistry. When we start deeply or you understand well a pharmaceutical chemistry, you will be able to be competent in your field of pharmacy. Or in other definitions, you may define in the science that seek to understand the behavior of matter by studying the behaviors of atoms and the molecules. Mara nyingi tunadili na mambo ya mada. Tunajua mada ni kitu chochote chenye uzito na kinachoweza kuchukua nafasi. Na among that matter tulishaangalia hata kule tulipokuwa level, tuliangalia matter imetengenezwa na different, tukujiangalia kitu kinaitwa atoms and whatever. In pharmaceutical chemistry it has also a branches, kama tulivyoona kwamba science imebika into 3 main branches, which is biology, physics and chemistry. Also chemistry, it has branches of it has easy branches. One of the branches of pharmaceutical chemistry, it is pharmaceutical organic chemistry, and this is one of the branch of chemistry that deals with all substances or all compounds that contain carbons. All substances that contain carbons is branch tutaidadafua sana hasa nitakapoingia level 5, inaitwa somo la pharmaceutical organic chemistry. It deals with carbon compound. Another branch, it is the pharmaceutical inorganic chemistry, which is our module ambao sasa ndio tutaielezea deeply katika this semester. And this is the branch of chemistry that it deals with the study of all element that you know. We will be discussed in one of the branch of chemistry known as pharmaceutical inorganic chemistry. Another branch of chemistry, it is known as analytical chemistry, or in the other way you may say pharmaceutical analysis. This is one of the branch of chemistry that deals with the study of composition of substance, and also it deals with identifications, evaluations, and compare different components of a compound. Another branches of chemistry, pharmaceutical chemistry, it is known as physical pharmaceutical chemistry. When we say physical, ni kitu ambacho ni physically kinaonekana kwa macho. This is the start of theories and experiments that describe the behavior of chemical and the energy involved. The branch ambayo inadili sasa na kuweza kudadafua about the theories and experiments that describe the behavior, tabia ya different chemicals, different elements, and its energy that is used, it is known as physical pharmaceutical chemistry. Another branch of chemistry is known as biochemistry. Hii biochemistry kwa walioenda advanced wanaijua kwamba is one of the starts of chemistry that it deals with the living organisms. All elements ambayo deals with living organism huwa tunazisoma kwenye one of the branch of chemistry known as biochemistry. Protein zote unazozijua wewe ukienda kule utajua structure zake na kadhalika. These are the now this was the branches of pharmaceutical chemistry, kwamba tumeona kuna pharmaceutical organic chemistry, pharmaceutical inorganic chemistry, there is pharmaceutical analysis, physical pharmaceutical chemistry, and biochemistry. These are the 5 branches of chemistry. Now that was an introduction to chemistry. Sasa tutaingia sasa kwenye moduli yetu ambayo tuliona mwanzo ni ya pharmaceutical inorganic chemistry. And you are most welcome to listen and to be care so as to be well in this field, so as to be competent in our field of pharmacy. Huwezi kujua dawa, huwezi kujua on how you can provide good information or on how you can counsel a patient if you don't know pharmaceutical inorganic chemistry. But its definitions tumeshasema kwamba it deals with the study of all elements, and here it refers to the branch of pharmaceutical chemistry dealing with the study of all elements. And this pharmaceutical inorganic chemistry gives the system overview of chemical elements, their compounds, together with their biological and the chemical importance in pharmacy. Elements hizo nyingi tunazo katika miili yetu, lakini pia hata kwenye madawa. Na ndio magonjwa mengi tunapokuwa tunaugua, ujue kunakuwa na upungufu wa element fulani ndani ya mwili. Kwa ili tuweze escape sasa, tuweze kusolve hilo tatizo, lazima tuchukue elements ambazo sasa zinatengenezwa kutoka kwenye madawa, tunatumia, tunaongeza ndani ya mwili, zinaenda kusaidiana sasa na immunity yumo ndani, inaongeza immunity na kuweza kuendelea kufanya kazi na kuleta afya njema katika kwa mwanadamu. So these are the definitions of pharmaceutical inorganic chemistry. But there are different terminologies that is used in pharmaceutical inorganic chemistry, ambazo hizi tutakuwa tunazipitia kila session, tutakuwa tunazipitia. The first one is drugs, means is the substance having the prophylactic, diagnostic or therapeutic effect and may be used in manufacturing of medicinal preparations. Lakini another term is so-called activation energy, means is the minimum energy that is required to start a chemical reactions. Is so-called activation, ni kile kitu kina initiate, yani ni ile energy inaanza kuinitiate. Hata kwa hali ya kibinadamu tu, unapoanza kutembea au unapoanza kuruka, kuna energy ambayo inatakiwa ili uweze kuruka. Kwa ile energy ya mwanzo kabisa ambayo unaichukua sasa, ambayo inatumika sasa kuweza kuanzisha kitu, inaitwa activations. Lakini in our field tutadili na activation energy ambayo inadili na mambo ya chemical reactions. Lakini another term is called alkyl metal, tutakuja angalia one of the kwenye periodic table kule, means a very reactive metal found in group 1 of the periodic table. Lakini kuna another term known as alkaline earth metal, means are those elements found in group 2A of the periodic table. Lakini there is binding energy, a measure of the strength of a force holding the nucleon together in nucleus of an atom. Binding energy inajieleza kwamba inatumika kuunganisha, mostly it is nucleons, vile protons na neutrons zilizopo ndani ya nuclear. Tutakuja tutaangalia nuclear ni nini, proton ni nini na kadhalika. Lakini the cation, a positive charge ions. Lakini in cation there is another term known as anion, which is negatively charged ion. These are the not new terms. It is, you are familiar with this. There is covalent bonds, means bond between atoms formed by sharing 2 or more valence electrons, and the most it is applied to non-metal only. Zinatokea by sharing an electrons, tutakuja tuziangalia. There is electric dipoles, a molecule with 2 regions of opposite charge, positive na negatives. Kwa mfano example is battery. Battery ina positive na negatives. Lakini kuna elements, substance that cannot be split into simpler substance by chemical means, and also there is ground state, the lowest stable energy state of a substance or system. Ile lowest stable energy state of a substance or system is so called ground state, ile energy ya mwanzo kabisa. Lakini kuna term nyingine tu halogen ambayo inapatikana ni periodic table group number 7 katika periodic table, another term is so-called hybridized orbital, the new orbital formed by combination of atomic orbital. Tutakuja kuangalia kwa nini iliitwa orbital. Tutasema orbital is an area where there is high maximum of finding an electrons, na ndio maana tulipokuwa level tuangalia about electronic configurations kwamba kuna shell inakuwa inapita ile pale, ile ni mchoro unatuonyesha ni jinsi gani kwamba electrons inawezekana zilikuwa zinapita pale, lakini electron it is very small, ambazo ilikuwa ni vigumu sana kuweza kuipima, na ndio maana sasa wakaangalia pale ambapo ana high maximum ya kuweza kupatikana kwa electrons, ndio wakapaita atomic orbital, ambapo electrons zinapokaa. Kwa ina maana combination of more than one atomic orbital inaitwa hybridized orbital. Lakini pia kuna hydrogen bonds, means that this is the weak bonds between the hydrogens in a polar covalent bonds and a nearby molecule with high electronegative atoms. Tutakuja tangaa what is an electronegativity. And also there is a hydrophilic, which is water loving. Another term is so-called the ions, an atom that carries an electric charge due to the additions or removal of one or more electrons. Another term is so-called the ionic bonds, the bond between ion due to their opposite electrical charge. And another term is so-called the isotopes, atom with the same number of protons and electrons but with a different number of neutrons in the nucleus. Or you can say is an atom with the same number of protons and electrons but difference in mass number. Difference in mass number is so called the isotope. And kuna utofauti kati ya hii neno isotope, hii neno isotopes, kuna ile yenye y isotope pi. Mostly there is the conditions, because this is an atoms, but ile yenye y inaitwa is the conditions whereby is the condition whereby an atom with the same number of protons and electrons but have a different number of neutrons in the nucleus. Another term is called quantum numbers, is a set of numbers with integer values that define the properties of an atomic orbital. Tutakuja tutaangalia quantum number inatusaidia nini sasa katika field yetu ya pharmacy. Or is the number that you use to describe the atomic orbital and to label electrons that reside in them. Inatumika ku define or ku describe the atomic orbital. Tutakuja katika hizi quantum numbers will be cutting into difference, na zote zitatusaidia tutapata na urahisi wa kuweza kuelewa this what is the quantum number. It will be categorized as principal quantum number. It will be categorized. There is azimuthal quantum number or angular momentum. There is magnetic quantum number, and also there is spin quantum number. Hizo ni one of the types of quantum number ambazo zitatusaidia katika swala letu zima la mambo ya electrons katika kufika katika atomic orbital zake. Another term is so-called radioactive elements. These are elements capable of emitting alpha, beta, and gamma radiations. Radioactives, mambo ya radiations haya. Lakini valence is the highest energy electron in an atom which an atom lose, gain, or share in forming a chemical compound, or is the combining power of an element. Combining power of an element. Kwa ina maana hii ile element, kwa mfano sodium ina atomic number 11. Ukiangalia in order to become stable inahitaji lose 1 electrons. Ile inayo lose, au chlorine ya 17 ambayo inahitaji gain 1 electrons. Kwa ina maana ile it can either lose, gain, or share in forming a chemical bond. Is so called a valence. Ili combining power inatumika ku combine sasa different elements to form a bond, and forming a compound is so called a valence. Sasa that's all the terminology of pharmaceutical inorganic chemistry. Now, after understanding the term chemistry, we are supposed to know the importance of chemistry in pharmacy. Tunapata umuhimu gani? Au tunasoma tu mradi tu tunasoma? Hapana, kuna umuhimu wake mkubwa wa kuweza kusoma chemistry. katika famasi yetu. The first one, it is used in exploration of suitable source of drugs. When we know chemistry, it helps us in exploring a suitable source of drugs. Chemistry is involved in the oral process of discovery phase. Source of a drug molecule can be natural, example narcotic, analgesic, morphine from Papaver somniferans. Hii utaisoma utakapofika kwenye pharmacognosy level 5. Na inatokea kwenye mti unaitwa pop plant. Or can be found to the synthetic, example popular, analgesic and antipyretic. There is paracetamol. Also there is semi-synthetic, example semi-synthetic penicillin. Na hii penicillin tutakuja tutaangalia, mtaisoma kwenye pharmacology, lakini pia mtakapoingia kwenye pharmaceutical microbiology tutaangalia penicillin imetokea wapi na inaenda inatibu wapi. Mara nyingi hii ni fungus, imetokea kwenye fungus lakini inaenda kutibu bacteria. If a drug molecule is to be purified from a natural source such as a plant, processes such as extractions, isolations and identifications are used, and all of these processes are involve chemistry. Process ya mambo ya extractions, na ndio maana hizi dawa zote hizo nyingi, asilimia kubwa zinatokea kwenye mitishamba. Mitishamba ni very important, ndio maana it is very important to know different plants. Na ndio maana sasa hivi tunashauriwa siji kujifukizia kuweza kujiepusha na corona, lakini kuna dawa nyingi ambazo zimetokana na mitishamba. Na mara nyingi hata mimi napendelea kutumia sana mitishamba kwa sababu mara nyingi haijachakachuliwa, haina chemical yoyote ambayo inaweza kunidhuru. By the way, huwa ni nzuri sana. Kwa hiyo na process hata hizo dawa tunazoziona, process ya extractions, kuweza kufanya isolations, kufanya identifications, mara nyingi tunatumia concept ya chemistry. It is very important, chemistry is very important that is used in exploration of suitable sources of drugs. But also another importance of chemistry, it is used in exploration of chemical and physical properties of drugs. Tunajua in the pre-formulations and formulation studies of drugs, chemistry it is required in the determination of structure and the physical properties of such drugs, example solubility, pH of the drugs molecules. Ukijua vizuri na maana utaweza kujua chemical property yake, na ndio maana lazima ujue chemistry, ujue physical property, inatakiwa storage condition yake, solubility yake, pH yake. Na ndio maana kuna baadhi ya dawa which is ikienda kwenye acidic condition inaharibika, lakini zingine ni nzuri kabisa ukitoa katika acidic condition ni nzuri. Ndio maana ukijua vizuri chemistry utaweza kumshauri mgonjwa vizuri, aidha kama hii dawa anatakiwa atumie amekula, atumie hajala, atumie kiasi gani cha maji, aidha ni kingi au anatafuna tu, inatumika vizuri, utaijua baada ya kujua nini chemistry. Each type of dosage form to be designed require careful study of physical and chemical properties of drugs substance to achieve a stable and efficacious product. That is the importance of chemistry in pharmacy. Another pharmaceutical importance of chemistry, it is used in determination of storage conditions. Chemistry, it is important in the exploration of suitable storage conditions. For example, drug with the ester functionality, such as aspirin, could be quite unstable in the presence of moisture, and it should be kept in a dry and a cool place. Na ndio maana dawa hizo nyingi, not only this, are very sensitive to moisture. Na ndio maana ukiangalia package hizo nyingi utakuta wanakuambia you have to store or to keep in a cool and dry place. It is very important kwa sababu unajua different properties. This is very soluble, this is insoluble, this is whatever and whatever. Another importance, it is determination of packaging material. Na ndio maana mlipokuwa semester ya kwanza mlisoma about pharmaceutical dosage forms, na another some session ambayo mlisoma about pharmaceutical packaging material, na tukasema one of the properties, lazima ile packaging material iendane kabisa na ile drugs ambayo una store. Hawezi kustore dawa ambayo ni very sensitive to light kwenye packaging material ambayo inafyonza mwanga, inakuwa ni kitu ambacho akikubaliki katika field yetu. Kwa the concept of chemistry is needed in the choice of packaging material. Example, amber color bottle is chosen for drugs which are very sensitive to light. There are some drugs which are very sensitive to temperature. There are packagings which are required to store that product. And also, another importance of pharmaceutical chemistry, it is used in choice of appropriate route of drugs administrations. When administered, the action of drugs inside the body depend on its binding to the appropriate receptor and its subsequent metabolic process, and all of which involve complex enzymes driven biochemical reactions. Ukijua vizuri utaweza kujua nitumie njia gani nzuri katika kuadminister dawa yangu. Ndio maana tulipokuwa form 1 semester ya kwanza tukasema kwamba there are so many different route of drug administration. There is parenteral routes, there is oral routes, and whatever. That's the very important to know it. Another is the importance of pharmaceutical chemistry. It used to understand a study of biopharmaceutical parameters. You'll be able to know absorptions, distributions, metabolisms, and elimination, so to understand the interaction between the drugs and the body. Mambo ya absorption na maana tunaangalia kwenye solubility, unaangalia properties za kila element, na nimesema hizi dawa zote, elements zote ukiangalia sijui dawa gani, for example paracetamol, kuna element ya umo zimo nyingi tu. Sasa hizo dawa utaangalia element ile absorption yake. Je, akitumia oral absorption yake itakuwaje? Distribution yake itakuwaje? Metabolism yake itakuwaje? Ndio maana tunaona kuna baadhi ya dawa ambayo inakuwa zina kabla hajafanya kazi yoyote zinapitia kwenye liver so to be metabolized. Unakuta kibi metabolized inaharibika. And on how can it be eliminated? Kwa itakuwezesha sasa importance of this chemistry kuweza kujua kwamba the biopharmaceutical parameters such as absorption, distribution, metabolism, and eliminations, and you'll be able to understand the interactions between the drugs and the body. That is one of the importance. Also, another importance, it is used in diagnosis and treatment of disease. For example, medicine and drugs or medicine that are taken for the treatment of various ailments or conditions are chemicals, and the various elements are used for diagnostic or diagnostic radiopharmaceutical. Example, titaniums, which are the molar mass of 99, a common radioisotopes used in imaging a various body organs. Hii hapa inatumika wakati ya kuangalia organ mbalimbali iliyoathirika, either ni ini au ni kidney au any organ part of the body. Kwa hii hapa ni elements ambayo inatumika katika mambo ya diagnosis. Lakini various radioactive elements are involved in treatment of various disorder, therapeutics, in other is so-called therapeutic radiopharmaceuticals. Example, sodium iodide, that is used in treatment of thyroid cancer. But there are other elements. There is iodine ambazo zinatumika katika kutreat mambo ya goiter and whatever and other conditions. Thus we can see the importance of chemistry in pharmacy. It is very important, and thus I welcome you to understand this module, so as to make you to be competent in your field of pharmacy. And when you provide the information to a client or a patient, wagonjwa wapate kile wanachokihitaji na wa maintain compliance ili waweze kutumia ile dawa yao vizuri. This is the summary. Tulisema by the end of these sessions we are expected to define the term pharmaceutical chemistry. Tumeelewa what is the pharmaceutical chemistry, lakini pia to list the branches of pharmaceutical chemistry tumeziangalia. there are 5 branches of pharmaceutical chemistry. To define the term pharmaceutical and organic chemistry, and to define the terminology used in pharmaceutical in organic chemistry tumeangalia, lakini tumeweza kudescribe the importance of chemistry in pharmacy. Point to note, katika hizi pharmaceutical importance maswali huwa yanakuja, usifikiri yanaweza kuja kwamba uchuchi hayajavaa. Maelezo haya maswali yanatungwa tu vizuri. Kwa be care unaposoma, elewa, ukiona hujaelewa uuliza. Niwashukuru sana kwa kunisikiliza. Naomba tuwe pamoja, tuendelee kuombeana ili Mungu mwenyewe aendelee kujitukuza katika field yetu ya pharmacy. Asanteni sana.